Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day everyone. For our group presentation, I will be presenting the introduction and details of the book that we have chosen for our group book review. The book is entitled Introduction to Logic, 10 editions, written by Irving Miscopy and Carl Cohen and accompanied by a study guide written by Richard With Miller. This book is a well-known and widely used academic text in the field of logic and critical thinking, especially in universities and colleges. In general, Introduction to Logic provides a systematic and comprehensive explanation of the fundamental principles of logic. It aims to help readers understand how reasoning works, how arguments are formed, and how logical thinking can be applied in academic discussions as well as in everyday life. This book is particularly important for students who study philosophy, logic, critical thinking, and related disciplines. Now, I will proceed with the details of the book. The title of the book is Introduction to Logic. The main authors are Irving M. Copy, who was a professor at the University of Hawaii, and Carl Cohen, a professor at the University of Michigan. In addition, the study guide for this book is written by Richard W. Miller from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. The book was published by Prentice Hall, a well-established academic publisher. The place of publication is Upper Cedar River, New Jersey, USA. For this edition is published in 1998. In terms of structure, this book is organized into several chapters that systematically introduce the concept of logic, followed by discussions on arguments, language, and meanings, and later expanding into more advanced topics in logical analysis. The content is arranged in a clear and progressive manner, allowing readers to move from fundamental concepts to more complex logical principles. The language used in the book is formal and academic, yet it remains clear and precise, making it suitable for undergraduate students and readers who are new to the study of logic. The inclusion of a study guide further supports students by helping review key ideas and better understand the material presented in each chapter. Overall, Introduction to Logic serves as a foundational text that introduces readers to logical reasoning in a structured, detailed, and academically reliable way.
5 items from the article. The author, Richard W. Miller, is very keen on helping the readers to understand logic through his book. We can see this from the way he advised students on how to read this book. Which chapters should they focus on if they were in a tight schedule or if they are having difficulties, and etc. Second, as the author views his readers to be a novice in this field, which means logic, he even gave a guide to help them with this book. He called it 4 Rules to Adapt before reading this book. First, begin at the beginning. Second, do not start a new chapter or section until you understand properly about everything from before. Third, if it is hard to understand, read it again. If it is still hard, take a rest and come back tomorrow. Surely, by then, it will be much easier to understand. Fourth, if possible, find some genial friend who will read the book along with you and talk over the difficulties with you. Such are the 4 guides. Third, Mr. Richard used simple vocabularies and wrote summaries after each chapter, making it easier to take notes from. The fourth, he also used everyday examples that we often gain from the news, from our surroundings, and some of the basics in certain ideologies. And lastly, he included tables to further explain a topic thoroughly, followed with explanation to help with readers' understanding. Thus are all the 5 things that we gained from this article.
Introduction to Logic by Copy and Cohen is a helpful book for developing logical thinking skills. Like the article on creative problem solving or CPS, it encourages deep thinking rather than memorization and teach readers to analyze problems step by step. The book explains logical concepts clearly through examples, exercises, structured reasoning, which build a confidence over time. Although terms like propositional logic, validity, and soundness can be challenging at first, the explanation and study guide make them easier to understand. Overall, the book provides a strong foundation for critical thinking, similar to how CPS improves student logical skill in the study.
Overall, Introduction to Logic by Copy and Cohen is highly beneficial book for readers who wish to build and strengthen their logical and critical thinking skills. Through the systematic explanation, simple language, and everyday example as well as exercise and summarized in each chapter, this book also helps readers to understand logically concepts gradually and in-depth. Although some logical terms may be challenging at first, but the author's structured approach makes the material easier to understand. Therefore, this book is highly recommended to students and anyone who wants to improve their analytical and reasoning skills effectively.